Chai tea, latte, chai tea, latte. Ooh, I love a chai tea. Yeah. Guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing the no makeup mirror challenge. As you can see at the moment, my face is completely bare besides moisturizer. So the first thing I would do after moisturizing is I would put on some primer. Now today the primer I'm using is Rimmel London's Stay Matte Primer. So what I'll do is I'll just squeeze out a little bit, usually onto the back of my hand, because this is getting a bit old. I do need to get a new one. I do need to do a new makeup haul soon. So if you've got anything if you know any good primers, I usually stick to high street makeup. I don't buy any high-end quality stuff, but I usually stick to whatever I can get in Superdrug really. So I just rub that on. As you can see, I don't put a lot because I just want it to concentrate on my T-zone, because that's where I get the most shiny, and that's why I use this primer to really help keep down the shine, yo. And if you ever wonder why I always look up to the top corner, it's because my TV is there and I've got music channels playing all the time, so I always get distracted by the videos, and I'm just gonna have a little sippy sip. So after I've done my primer, I like to put a little bit of a chapstick. Today I'm using Happy Lips by Blistic, and this is the mango scent or flavour one. I really like that. That just gets my lips ready for what I'm about to put on. Now the look I'm going to create is going to be a really dramatic smoky lip with a smoky lip, a really dramatic smoky eye, red lip, and I'm going to put on lashes and everything, so wish me luck. So after I've done the primer and the lips, I go to the foundation. Now the foundation I use is Sleek's cream to powder foundation, and I like to mix it in, and it has got a mirror on it, so I'm facing it this way. I like to also, if I can find it, I should have prepped this before I started filming. I also like to use Sleek Be Beautiful Blemish Balm. Now it's a BB cream, is that the right thing to say? So I usually just squirt a little bit in there, and then I just sort of, oh, I nearly looked. And you'll see the mirror's dirty anyway, so I can't see anything. So I just dab it on, dab, dab, dab. So yeah, how are you? How you been? How's the family? It was Halloween this past weekend. What did you guys do for Halloween? It was mine and my boyfriend's anniversary, so we just went out for dinner really. I went out and had a couple of drinks in the local. It was really nice. We went to a nice Italian restaurant, very romantico. But let me know what you guys did below. I would like to know, did you guys dress up? If you dressed up, do you have any pictures? I would love to see them. You can always send your pictures to me via either, you know, Instagram or Twitter. I'll put links for them down below, and I'm also on Snapchat. So if you're on Snapchat and you want loads of snaps of my little cat back there, be sure I'll send you that, don't you worry. So usually I just dab it on. Sometimes I like to contour as well with my foundation. I might use like a little colour just underneath the eyes and down the middle and around the sides. I'm just going to dab this on. Again, as you can see, I'm not cheating. I'm not looking at the foundation. I like to use a bit of a powder. Now the powder that I like to use, again, I've got all my makeup in a box down here, and here's the powder. The powder I like to use is Sleek's translucent pressed powder in medium, and I usually use it with a little dab on that they've got. And as you can see, there is a mirror here. It's not like I can see myself in these mirrors anyway, they're so dirty. Is anyone else like me? Like, you're just really unorganised with your makeup? I don't think I could ever be a beauty guru because I just don't have anything organised. I mean, all my makeup is just like thrown in a box. As you can tell, I do dab quite a lot of this on. I kind of like to bake this on because it's like a second layer of foundation for me. I don't really dab on that much foundation. It's the powder where I like to sort of set in my look. So once I've sort of baked that on, I like to let it settle for a second or two. and then after that I can decide. I'm going to go for a dramatic look. Again, I'm using the Sleek's Au Naturel makeup palette. Now the mirror on this is broken, so I can already cut that out and go straight for the eyeshadows. So I think I'm going to use this dark tone, this reddish tone, and then I want some like glitter on top. So what I might use for the glitter is this Too Faced Natural by Night eyeshadow palette, and it comes and it looks like that. So that's going to be my eyeshadows. And for my lips, what do I want to do with my lips? I think if we're going dramatic, I want to kind of do like a gradient lip, long lasting pressed powder, and this is again to mattify your skin. So I just take this brush. This is just any standard brush that I got this from Superdrug. It's a Revlon branded brush, and I take this and I just dab a bit. Now if you put too much of it at once, it can turn to give you that sort of like ashy, like white sheen type look. So all you've got to do is just really brush it in. Oh, and it's in the colour transparent already anyway. But what I usually like to use is like one of these little spoolie brushes, and I use a brown eyebrow pencil. Now this needs a little sharpening. I should have sharpened it before I started the video, but good job, I've always got everything close to me. So I'm just going to give this a quick sharpen. To do is just sort of brush them out, give them a feel, sort of shape them a bit. I don't have the best eyebrow shape, but it will do. And then I don't like to start filling it in from the front. I kind of like to start near the end. So I'll just sort of fill it in, and just bring it up a bit. And then again on this side, I try not to start from the front, just start from the edge, fill it in, and then bring these up a bit. So that is my eyebrows. And then usually I just like to get the little spoolie and then just soften it up. That's it. So that's usually how I do my eyebrows. Next up, eyeshadow. So first of all, I'm going to start with this really smoky. I'm looking for my little, I bought these little packs of like little eyeshadow things, and I love them. I bought them from Superdrug. I'm going to start with this sort of like rusty, smoky colour. I'm going to put that right on the eyebrow. The eyelid. I'm going to put this all over. This is going to be my base. My super base. No, just the base colour. Let's just get that all in. No. So once I've got the base of this going, I want to just get in with the black, and I want to put it in the crease and smoke it out, and it will just give you, and then sort of do like that sort of V triangle shape at the end, and it's going to give you a really sexy eye. Well, if you could have a mirror, it will give you a sexy eye. So just put it in the crease. I'm not using too much, and then just bring it around and do that V. Because I want this for a night out look, so I'm going to use the full moon colour. Now usually you would put this all over your lid, but I'm just going to use it as a highlighter, and I'll just lightly dab it on top, just on top of everything you've done really, and it should blend in nicely. But then again, I usually do this with a mirror. So there we go, and then that's it. Eyes done. I'm going to use these two pencils and then sort of this to sort of smudge it all in. So this is Sephora's mini crayon lip liner in a red. Doesn't really say what else about it. Deep Aubergine, there we go, in Deep Aubergine. And this is just sort of like your black pencil. I actually buy this in the hair shop. It's just a cheap brand, and it's Barry M. So anything, and this is Rimmel London's Apocalypse. I'm going to outline the lips with the black. So I'm just going to fill the lips. I am going to put eyelashes and eyeliner, but first I want to do the lips. So this. I sort of just, I am using my finger as a guide. I think that came out, that's alright. I don't have super big lips, so I like your hands a little, get a bit of that Kylie Jenner going, you know what I'm saying? Get a bit of them, you know, them DSLs. Who don't love a girl with some nice DSLs? There you go. So I've lined my lips with the black. Now I'm going to go in with this Sephora mini lip pencil in Aubergine. Just fill in the middle. There we go. Oh, I didn't sharpen that very well. Just cutting my lip a little bit, and then I'm just going to use a tiny little bit of the gloss just in the center. Oh god, I see a lot of black on that. Just on the center, just to bring it all together. Now lashes. When that hotline blink, sorry, Hotline Blink's on right now, and it just, I can't help but sing and dance to that song. So what I usually do is just take a little dab, and then with the thing itself, I just drag the glue over. That can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you. Can you tell I should have been a singer? I try not to put too much. There we go. And then we've got to wait for this to dry a little bit so it gets tacky, so it sticks onto the eye. Now this eye is the left eye. There we go. I think that is sort of ready. Now it's getting a bit tacky. And then without a mirror, this is extremely difficult. What I like about these Sheryl Cole lashes is that they keep a really nice shape. So they don't, I'm trying so hard for this to look good. So they are quite pretty easy to put on the eye. There we go. That feels good. Now for the next eye, which is the right eye. That's when you know it's ready. So let's just, again, the way it's shaped, it makes it quite easy to put on, because it's already like got this dent in it. And I don't feel right. And you love it, that faces you make when you do your makeup. Like, I watch this back and be like, why do I do that with my mouth? Or why do I do that with my eyes when you're putting your makeup on? So, oh, I'm not gluing my eyes together, am I? So while I wait for these to dry down a little bit, I'm going to decide on what mascara to use. I don't think this is right. Do I look okay? Because it's a nighttime look, I'm going to use this one. It's double-ended, so you use the thicker one for your upper lashes, and then this tiny little thin one for your lowers. So let's do uppers first. I'm going to start with the left eye, as that one feels dry already. And what I do is I sort of put it on in a, and then I like to bring in a little bit into the lashes itself, just so they blend and they look even more dramatic. So again, same thing with this eye. Wiggle, wiggle motion. And a bit into the lashes. And then I will do our lowers. I like to just scrape just a little bit off, because I don't like too much on my lower lash. I like them to stand up and not be like spidery. And just scroll that along. Now this eye. Ooh, the faces. The faces girls make when they're doing. Is it even possible to put mascara on with your mouth closed? I don't even know. Is it? So this is my no makeup mirror challenge, and I'm ready to see myself. What mirror have I got that's the best? This one will have to be the best mirror that I've got. It's my Sephora eyeshadow It Girl palette, and it's probably got the cleanest mirror. So I'm ready to look at myself. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Well, I like to see that one eye is extremely open and one eye is kind of looks like I'm like this. Yeah, the eyes don't look too bad. I mean, I know the eyelashes kind of ruin it, but I mean the eyeshadow itself doesn't look, I mean, look, that is blendable.